Yeah, I'm parting my extrusion. I just got to say something because mentally it's been an inclusion. Every time I listen to the articles about who the best in the game, it also makes me think who's lame. I gotta put the rest, but I'm only speaking from niggas from Cincinnati only. Cause that's what I represent, niggas from Cincinnati only. All niggas around Ohio, I can't do that because you close to other states where they got big rats. Yeah, I understand every state got rats and every city got roaches and they got rats, but Cincinnati got rats, but they also got the same amount of cats that's around catching the rats, making the rats look like mice. They don't let them grow, they just knock them down twice. Because in Cincinnati, it's hard, tough live. You gotta get out and earn your keep. You can't sit back and just wait on a motherfucker to keep giving to you unless you down on the system in Cincinnati. Then they'll give you some food stamps and a check for a minute as long as you part-time working or going to school. Get your education, you get your vouchers and do whatever you need to do whatever you need to do so you and your family will be cool. But any situation outside of that, niggas on the street, you know what they doing, they selling that dope, getting that money, killing a lot of niggas, false hope. Speaking of false hope, I just gotta be blatant, nigga. Wasn't no nigga the best back in the day. We wasn't bagging up to a nigga that wasn't a nigga. We was bagging up the niggas that was niggas that we could relate to. We was bagging up the niggas that had that thing on them too. Ice-T. In other words, if you wasn't out there getting it or talking about out there getting it, we could understand if you was out there getting it and you was selling pills, but pills is not the same from back in the day when we was on a mission to just move the weight and be at home, or sitting somewhere on the island straight, wasn't listening to shit going against our mom or talking about eating pasta to our face. That motherfucking death certificate was definitely up in the place. Seeing the mass circuit was banging also with the Spice One. Spice One had 3 whole songs, especially after he came out with the song about the guns. Also NWA and about the drinks, and he was talking about how the fuck he just bailed out getting out of the brink, and the niggas that he had to hurt while he's in the brink, while he was waiting to go to court in the morning. He called and he asked the deputy, can he go wash his face in the sink? Visualization is realization in real life. If you visualized, if you was in real life in them situations, we ain't making shit up in the 90s. We was there really, yeah, we was really up in Dayton. We wasn't just talking about passing through in the car, Germantown, ratting while you was with Satan. We really in Dayton, we really in the natty, and we was out there really getting that bacon. King T, hot summers in the car with no AC, we was baking. No AC because you sadly mistaken. If we couldn't afford it, we just in that hot box. Dope fiend caught $20 for rocks and we just sitting in it. Project, he just lived in an apartment straight ahead. We just needed a break from the block because it's hot and the police is on our heads. And we just go chill in the car, put the stash off in the grass, and they come through, we just look and smile and laugh. SIBO. As long as they don't see us shooting dice, as long as they don't see us toting the joint, or I should say blunt, cause back then it was Ponto leaves, and we just roll them up and pass them in our circle. And I gotta mention that Cincinnati niggas is just so handsome. J.O. Felony, Mr. Mike, you could compare, look at the niggas around you, they look like gremlins, they look like lizards, but look at us, we look so excellent. Dungeon family, it's good genes, for sure. We mix with a few states around us, and DOC, we got the roots and formula. We just go to the different states and we pound the misses and Latifah. The misses in our states, don't be tripping, they all got style, but they all got attitude, and they still part of the brew. Rage. That's why niggas come to Cincinnati to get some of these girls. If you take a look at them, you wanna take a couple and do a couple of twirls, cause they model tight. They mental not might be right, but their body is tight until they eat too many Twinkies from just going out too many nights and having too many ghetto fights and thinking they 43 and they more like 25 in the region. Because they had to raise themselves cause mom was out working. I don't think she was working the job, she was out working. This was prior to the term they called twerking came out. Luke. She was just out doing her thing, constantly out doing her thing day and night, but she was on the other side of the thing. Trick Daddy. If you understand, you understand. You have to be from Cincinnati to understand what the other thing is. It's like having 2 bathrooms and the other sink is off limits, but you know what goes on in that room in the back. You even think about sticking your face around the corner, you get a big smack. And then if auntie and her grandma hear about it, they come in and double back, cause you fucking up the family money, so you better get your little ass back. Cam, Biggie, or get that big smack. Rap. and don't have uncle come through with that bad back. But let me get back on track to get me back to what I was saying about what's going on right now. We wasn't listening to no shit that wasn't underground, and the shit we wasn't feeling it. If it wasn't talking about being out there getting the Skrilla, we wasn't even into it. Jeezy. Speaking of Skrilla, I'ma just go back into a store because I'm kinda feeling a Gucci Mane flashback, and nothing that I say is true, but it's just taking my ass back in the day when I was walking up in the middle. When I first time I heard Carlos Rossi, I was like, what the fuck is that, and who the fuck is that? I gotta hear that again. Hey, go ahead, you could go on and get him. Hey, my man, who is that you listening to? Carlos Rossi, what the fuck is that? Drake. Nigga, that's E40, nigga, E40. Big L. E40 and who? E40 and the who? The Click. Rough Riders. Click. What the fuck is the Click? Oh, they hard. Only click I know is when I click this thing, and when you click this thing, you better be ready to use it. Click this thing. DMX. Only use the click this thing if you ready to click this thing. Don't just click this thing for show. Nah. If you click this thing, you gotta be ready to go. So just put it up. Magic so Mike you would have to click this thing for show. King Son. Yeah. If it wasn't dating family, if it wasn't motherfucking Top Authority. Top Authority. Oh, what you know about Top Authority? Yeah, Top Authority, nigga. MC Breed. Top Authority, nigga. Do or die. Top Authority will get you there. Go listen to it, nigga, to put the motherfucking hair up on your neck. Top Authority, nigga. Bone Thugs. E40, nigga. Leave it, Sir Mix-a-Lot, Beeper. Oh, I forgot about the motherfuckers from down south. Lay it down, nigga. 36 Mafia. You know the rest, I don't even have to continue to say it, nigga. I remember when them niggas came to Cincinnati, nigga. Go ask them niggas, cause you know them niggas. I'm assuming. Ask them about Mr. Kelly's in Cincinnati. We shut that shit down that night at Mr. Kelly's, nigga. Mystical. In Cincinnati at Mr. Kelly's, nigga. Jay. Ask the niggas Nori from Orange Mound. They'll let you know what happened to Mr. Kelly's, nigga. AZ. It wasn't for them, it was other beats. Snoop and the Dog. It was some street shit. Niggas out there, pew, pew, pew. That shit was crazy. The girl, the boss. I'm not glorifying it. I'm just telling you, go ask them niggas. They'll tell you. Mr. Kelly's and Mr. Kelly's on Montgomery Road in Cincinnati was Mr. Kelly's. DJ Quick. Right after that, they shut that shit down. Public Enemy. They saw the shit changing all around town. Cash Money. That's who was getting it. Beanie Siegel. Niggas who was in the streets. Them niggas came through with they motherfucking voices and they beats. Lay it down, nigga. A-Town Hard. The shot lit off. The motherfucker went through the floor, hit a nigga in the leg. Go look at the newspaper. Go check what I said. But nothing that I say is true. Scarface. Go ask them niggas. Mr. Kelly's in Cincinnati, nigga. UGK. We wasn't talking about eating no spaghetti. Hey, we couldn't disrespect our moms. We disrespect our moms, nigga. We getting shit from all around, from any nigga that heard from the shit that went around. You had uncles, Rakim, daddies who was around and wasn't in jail, MC8, cousins. You disrespect your mama, you getting your motherfucking ass beat, nigga. In Cincinnati. Well, oh, you better not disrespect Big Mama, nigga. Nigga, what? Family's on your head, nigga. In Cincinnati. It ain't happening. In Cincinnati. We was not listening to that. That's why you can't be the best to us. I'm talking about Cincinnati. In Cincinnati. You can't be the best. In Cincinnati. Ice Cube, nigga. In Cincinnati. Motherfucking E40, nigga. In Cincinnati. Tupac wasn't even, he wasn't street yet. He wasn't street back then. It was Top Authority. Motherfucking Dayton Family, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You had to have a motherfucking grit. Like, if it wasn't about some real shit, we wasn't on it. So if you don't fit them calibrations in our mental capacity to fulfill them vibrations, you're not no best, you're not no go. I don't care who you are. Poison Clan. I just had to set the record straight for niggas in Cincinnati in the 90s. Until now, we don't go to the fuck show. I just got to set the record straight. Now anybody else that feels that their best is their best, so be it. We trying to fuck we got a different standard in Cincinnati, nigga. Lyrical, you gotta be hot mentally. The beats gotta be, you gotta feel them. Lots of bass. Matter of fact, I got a little bit more time. P. You gotta be real. P. He used to come through Parktown. Parktown Cafe. Parktown, nigga. The Ritz, nigga. Oasis, nigga. You know what I'm saying? This ain't being aggressive towards you, it's just a passion. It ain't nothing personal, but what I'm saying is, to us, you not no GOAT. You not. You can't be, nigga. Your daddy, uncle, cousin, I don't know. I don't know if they are or not. I got real live pimps in the blood, nigga. If you do, okay, but I'm just Too Short. I gotta listen to Short, nigga. He talking about the shit I see every single day. We talking about being born and raised on here. Real shit. You can't be the GOAT. Super talented though, not just born. Can't be the GOAT. Sorry, not to us. Just not to us. A whole lot of people ahead of you to me. To us.